The school holds many memories for generations of families. It is also where Kaywood Ledford, a legendary Kentucky sports broadcaster, found his passion. And others will meet here at the London Community Center, and they'll run to the crash site where their friend and fellow officer tragically lost their life in the line of duty.
And essential workers throughout the region, like linemen, nurses, road crews, and first responders, have been working in below freezing temperatures to help others in the community. I spoke to the owner of Circle T restaurant and found out why they continue to stay open 24 hours a day, even during winter storms. Day or night, sunshine or snow, this staple restaurant in Perry County remains open 24/7, 7 days a week. And that didn't change for this past weekend's winter storm.
It's really tough. I mean, getting the workers here and getting workers that can come in and leave home. If we're making a profit, I would be surprised.
Bruce Melton has owned and operated Circle T since 1998. And for him, it's not about the money. It's about serving his community.
It's about trying to, be a service to, like I say, the people that are taking care of us.
Staying open no matter the conditions so that local heroes like linemen, first responders, and healthcare workers can enjoy a hot, home-style cooked meal to begin or end their long day at work.
It's satisfying to be able to accommodate them and have them come in and sit down and relax and after a hard day and have a meal. We appreciate the opportunity to do that, and that's what keeps us going.
And after a hard, cold day of working, those essential workers like Colin Liston say it's more than just a hot meal.
So I'm not originally from here, but I've felt like a part of the community very quickly. They're really nice here.
It's the open arms and community of Appalachia.
If everybody's looking out for each other, it tends to lighten the load, especially with stuff like this. The storms are crazy.
So when they walk into Circle T, it feels like home. It's been nearly 3.5 years since the devastating July 2022 floods swept through parts of eastern Kentucky. Unimaginable losses that forced many families to start over. But they didn't have to do it alone.
And we come today to dedicate these houses, and we want to dedicate them in Jesus' name.
On Friday, 15 families were welcomed into their new, fully furnished homes in the Chestnut Ridge Higher Ground community.
Right now, these are houses, but when they move in, it's now a home. So there's a transformation from a house to a home. Those are your keys. Don't lose them.
A new set of keys for a reminder that after the storm, there's always a rainbow.
Right now, it seems like a dream.
Laura Honeycutt was impacted by the 22 and 2025 flood. She says since the flooding, rushing water into her home has been her biggest fear.
It's going to feel good. I'm not going to, have all that anxiety. I'm not going to dread to walk through certain spots of my house because, I know I'm safe.
And she is already planning on how she's going to make it a home just in time for the holidays.
Oh, gosh, I'm going to fill it with a whole lot of love. I'm going to fix me a big Christmas dinner, and I'll probably put me a Christmas tree up and some decorations. But it already feels like home. As soon as I turn that key, it already feels like home.
A new beginning for families and a model for others.
There'll be people from other parts of Kentucky who will come to see this community so they can go back and do it in their community, something similar. So this will be a showcase. It'll be, a beacon of light.
As these families showcase resilience and faith. In Knott County, McKinley Calandrino, WYMT Mountain News.
Who healed you, Carson? Who healed you? Jesus, yes.
That's what 5-year-old Carson Sexton believes with his whole heart after a year that turned his family's world upside down. Carson was only 4 years old when he was diagnosed with a poorly differentiated chordoma, a rare cancer his mom says brought headaches, slurred speech, and nearly took away his ability to walk.
Everybody kept treating him for anxiety, and as a mom, I knew something was wrong.
Then came countless treatments and hours of radiation, far from everything that felt normal. Now, just a few years later, Carson is celebrating being cancer-free.
Seeing your baby with chemo, it's just breathtaking. But the last treatment, we actually threw a little party, and we got to have a police escort with the local fire department, and he loved that.
The last treatment, not just an appointment, but a finish line. Not only celebrating beating cancer, but as his mom says, he is back to celebrating his birthday like a kid once again.
We actually get to plan a party. Last year, he just got out of the hospital. We just had a little thing at our apartment. But this year, we get to have a party, and he gets to have his friends, and he's very excited.
And there's one more trip to Florida ahead, but this time for a very different reason.
Are you excited to see Mickey Mouse? And go to Legoland? Yeah.
Until then, Carson will continue doing his favorite things, playing his Switch, dancing with his stuffed animals, and lifting his homemade weights. He says that will keep him strong. But this time, cancer-free again. In Letcher County, McKinley Calandrino, WYMT Mountain News. Kentucky Power announced the proposed 14.9% rate increase for residential customers. People have been sharing their concerns and frustrations.
I think it's ridiculous what the power company's done.
Thursday in Hazard, that was no exception, as customers asked the Public Service Commission the hard questions, like why the increase was proposed in the first place.
What does the power company do with the money that they already have?
Lawmakers, business owners, even students shared their experiences and how this rate increase would impact families throughout the mountains.
She said, "Preacher, I need to talk to you about something," and I knew what that was. She can't pay her power bill this month. Is this rate increase fair to her?
Many in coal country just want to know why this is happening and pointing out it's not the first rate increase in the last few years.
We talk about raising the rates on these people. You're talking about raising rates on some of the most vulnerable populations in this country.
Angie Hatton, the chair of the PSC, says they are listening and they hear the concerns.
We do the very best we can to go over every rate application with the fine-tooth comb and cut out everything that's not reasonable. But, power companies are entitled to their costs, and costs are increasing for everyone.
Those opposed to the bill increase say they will not back down.
It shouldn't even be an issue around here because people struggle. We've had floods and everything, and people's trying to recover from that, let alone have to pay $400 and $500 electric bills.
And they just want the answers. In Perry County, McKinley Calandrino, WYMT Mountain News.
A little girl named Mia is the inspiration behind Emmy's Bakery in Laurel County. With April being Autism Awareness Month, the family is sharing their journey and how the community is helping one sweet treat at a time. When 6-year-old Mia isn't playing outside, she's most likely in the kitchen helping her mom bake. Last year, this mother-daughter duo started Emmy's Bakery, making and selling homemade treats from a stand outside their home.
I got on TikTok and I saw people have like little farm stand bakeries, and I was like, that'd be so fun to do. That's something I'd like to start, but I wanted to have a reason why.
It isn't just a hobby. Her mom, Emily, says the purpose is much deeper.
She's level 3 because she's completely nonverbal, so she'll need the most support. And she makes wonderful strides. So I do think eventually she will be somewhat independent.
Oh, yeah.
Mia was diagnosed with autism when she was just 2 years old and goes to therapy twice a week, something that can be extremely costly.
40% of it goes towards pay for her therapies, and she has a lot of appointments in Louisville and stuff like that. So, it helps us support, like I said, her and anything. And we also have a little bit of savings that she has, so it'll help her in the long run when people make a purchase.
While the duo is making memories in the kitchen and raising extra money for treatment, Emily says their bigger purpose is to bring awareness to autism.
So I put little stickers on there, and there's pins and stuff, just to get people to say what is this? I mean, just anything. If people have questions, like I have a lot of people message me personally and ask me things about how to get their child diagnosed.
Whether it is chocolate chip cookies or peanut butter fudge, a purchase from Emmy's Bakery goes far beyond the sale.
This wasn't my life before I had her. I didn't know anything about autism. So now I feel like it's my mission to spread it so people are more aware of like the signs and what to look for.
Each treat made with love and made with a purpose.